Welcome back to the Wicksteed Parkcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Sean, and today we're saying some hellos and some goodbyes.
So 2026 is a big year for Wicksteed Park. A lot's happening, and we're saying hello to a lot of new things, aren't we?
Yeah, a lot of new events. There's one also kind of saying hello again to
Yeah.
some events.
Hello again. You know,
Nice singing.
that's not the Adele song, but I'm getting a little bit confused of my Adele knowledge. But we are welcoming back something that's been highly anticipated by our supporters for many, many years.
Yep, can't really post anything, can you, without people kind of going...
No, I think, so we've been
Bring
here
this
for
back.
3 years, almost 3 years now, and I think every other post we've had a comment addressing this, saying, when's it coming back? Or just question mark?
Yeah.
You know? And what is that event that's coming back, Sean?
Do you want to do a drum roll? Car boot sales.
Car boot sales are back at Wicksteed Park. So our first one, it will be shortly after this episode goes up. It's May 17th.
Yeah, very soon, isn't it? Very exciting.
Very exciting. So obviously we're bringing car boots back. It's been highly anticipated by pretty much everyone that follows us online. And we obviously had the National Lottery Heritage Fund, the survey that they gave us a grant for. Yeah. And car boot sales came up a lot in that as well.
They did. And it was in every form of research they did with that as well,
yeah,
wasn't it?
It was like, oh, this and this, car boot sales, that and that, car boot sales. So obviously we had to go, I think it's time to bring back car boot sales.
If there was ever a time to bring them back, it would be now.
It would definitely be now. So there's one Sunday a month until September for now. It's going to be great. I can't wait to dig around for some treasures.
You love a bit of bargain hunting.
I love a knick-knack.
Yes,
I do as well.
It's probably not a good idea.
It's going to be a little bit dangerous
Yeah.
going to a car boot sale, but I'm sure we both have a lot to clear out as well.
True.
Maybe that's one of our goodbyes for 2026. Saying goodbye to
the stuff we don't use anymore.
Yeah, all the rubbish that
you hoard.
Yeah, that I hoard. But it's not the only hello we're saying this year. We've got a brand new event coming to Wicksteed Park. We've got the Woof Wag Festival, and this is the first ever Woof Wag Festival, isn't it? And it's the biggest dog event we've had at the park. Obviously, we've had Santa Paws, but this is like Santa Paws on the next level, and without the Christmas theme as well. And from what I believe, it's also the only dog festival in Northamptonshire.
Yeah.
Because Simon and Tina, who are the masterminds behind Woof Wag, they came from a different county where there was a huge dog festival. And when they came here, there was nothing like it.
So they were like, let's do it.
Let's take on the challenge and make Northamptonshire's dog festival happen at Wicksteed Park.
So I spoke to Tina and Simon, and let's see what they have to say.
Yeah, let's go.
We're joined by Tina and Simon from Woof Wag. Thank you for joining us today, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks very much.
And you guys are coming to the park in May, aren't you, for the Woof Wag Festival? I always get everyone says it differently here, and it throws me off.
I know we have many variations of the Woof Wag Festival.
Woof Wag.
So we're coming on the 16th of May, where hopefully we'll see lots and lots of dog families, and even families who don't have dogs who still want to learn a little bit about dogs or have some fun generally. Yeah.
It'll be very fun though. People love seeing dogs, don't they? Especially around here, people always want to see different kinds of dogs.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the reasons that we wanted to run the event in Wicksteed, because it has such a great dog community, and we felt it was a great place to celebrate local dogs.
Yeah. And can you let us know a little bit of what to expect on the day and the kind of activities and things like that?
Yeah, so the event is free for everyone to attend, so they can come along, but they can also sign up for what we call a free ticket, which is a bit misleading really, because it's actually a prize draw. We've got 300 luxury bags up for the grabs, so it's trying to gauge some numbers on who will come along, but also, as you know, reminding people that it is happening, because sometimes, when we started advertising this back in September, then obviously it can easily disappear from people's mind, but yeah, so they can come along. They don't have to present a ticket, but obviously tell us if they want to be in the prize draw. But there are tons and tons of zones and activities happening on the day, and obviously including the mandatory dog show that everyone loves, where we're raising funds for Pets as Therapy. So all the funds from that is going directly to them. So there's have-a-go zones where people can try different sports.
Yep.
We have a kids zone where we have people coming in doing talks for children. So that could be on canine body language, or it could be a first aid demo. We've got Pets as Therapy doing some book readings as well. We've got some dog detector drills people can take part in around Wicksteed as well. And then we've got
The sensory zone.
the sensory zone.
Where you can take your dog in and you can get it to experience different things that relate to its senses. So sense of smell, sense of taste, sense of its pause,
anything,
touch.
yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. And we're trying to keep most of the activities free because we really do want this to be a community event.
Yeah.
For anyone who's got a dog or anyone who's thinking about a dog or anyone who wants to learn something about dogs. So so we are trying to definitely keep everything free. There will be a small charge for some of the have-a-go zones, not all of them, because we've got pet professional coming in running it. So it's not like just go in and try it. You've actually got someone guiding you. So we have collaborated with loads and loads of people in the community who are experts in anything to do with dogs. So it's quite exciting to get so many people involved.
And see, it's very much a community event. So what we're trying to do is to reach out to the local dog community, and it's the response has been great, hasn't it? We've been really impressed with the number of people who've come forward, and they want to get involved. So it's going to be a good day.
Do you think like anything with dogs in it, people really do like flock towards?
Yeah.
And we've obviously done a couple of like Santa Claus shows
That's right.
ourselves. So
Yeah.
we know how popular they are just because of dogs being involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So it's for people to understand that we are aiming to be Northampton's biggest dog festival because there is nothing on the scale of this in Northamptonshire. So we do want people to really come along and support it. And particularly as it's not really going to cost them anything to come along. It's a great day out, whether they want to look at dog stuff or whether they want to browse around Wicksteed as well. But so we've got fun things like the paparazzi zone. So,
that'll be good.
Yeah, so we've got some special pods where people can take photos. Everyone loves a good photo with their dog. And again, that's free as well. So we've got the gratitude zone where people can write what they love about their dog and hang it up. And again, that's free as well. So lots and lots of things. We're taking over quite a lot of area of Wicksteed holiday. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much for that.
So we're starting all the way up here where we're standing now, and the kids zone starts on the inside, and then it spreads out to further over, and then it goes down to the dog show, basically up the field, and then in the lower field is where we're having all the have-a-go and the market stalls and all those other things people can engage with on the day as well. Yeah.
Oh, it's been very exciting. I think it'll be a great day.
Oh, yeah.
Can we just have maybe a little bit of background on how this came about, how you guys came up with the idea?
As Woof Wag itself, we are actually non-profit, and one of our promises around that is to be in the community, and our slogan is building a confident canine community, and we feel that this very much is doing that. We moved here about 3 years ago now, so we came from Buckinghamshire, where it's quite saturated with dog events really, but we came here and we really felt that there was something missing on this scale. So it's bringing that idea in that you can do events that is for the community and doesn't necessarily cost anything for the community to take part in. So it's been a big job, but it's really good fun. So
And is there anything at all that you guys would like to mention before we wrap up this section of the podcast?
No, just give it a follow on the Facebook event page, which is on the Woof Wag Festival. It's got its own Facebook page as well, or sign up for the free ticket, as we call it. Price draw, and in that way we will keep people notified. So we've got loads of timetables, and this timetables for the wellbeing zone. We didn't mention that actually. So the wellbeing zone is where again we got pet professionals coming in, holding talks about anything to do with dogs as well. So there's timetables on that. We've got timetables on the kids zone. We've got timetables for the dog show. The usual thing: if you sign up early, you get it a little bit cheaper. If you sign up on the day, you get it a little bit more expensive. But it's just let us know you're coming, and in that way we can support people with as much information as we possibly can about the day and what is happening.
Lovely. So thank you very much for joining us on this Wicksteed podcast, guys. And just make sure you book your free prize draw ticket.
Yeah, you see, that's actually been said. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know about you, Sian, but I'm extremely excited for the Woof Wag Festival.
Yeah, there won't be anyone that would not want to come to that. Who doesn't like dogs?
Who doesn't like dogs? Yeah,
Everybody.
And there's going to be dog
Everybody loves
photography. There'll be wellness sections. It's just. I think it's just going to be a great day.
It will. Dogs. Just
Yeah.
some dogs.
Dogs, Wicksteed Park. What more can you ask for? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we could ask for really good weather that day.
I think that's the one thing that we'd probably
Weather like
want.
what we've got right now. It's blue skies. It's a little bit windy.
Not too warm.
But that keeps it cool,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Nice and chill.
Yeah, I probably should have put a little bit more sun cream on.
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
But you know, you take it as you go. You know,
Yeah.
a little bit of sunburn doesn't hurt anyone.
We'll see.
Well,
We'll find out.
So those are some of our hellos. Obviously, there's a lot more happening at the park this year, but we do have some goodbyes as well.
We do.
Yeah,
One of them being Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor Ben, or Ben, will be saying goodbye to being the Mayor of Kettering only in just a couple weeks
Yeah,
now.
It's very soon now, isn't it?
Very soon. So for the term of Ben's mayorship, is that what you'd call it? During Ben's term as the Mayor of Kettering, Wicksteed Park was the Mayor's Charity of the Year.
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of support from Ben. He's been at the park
It's been
all
great.
the time.
Yeah. He's always here.
Yeah.
You always see him.
Yeah, he just likes hanging around. Just kidding, of
No,
course.
he's obviously working.
But he's been at a lot of events to support Wicksteed Park, and obviously he's done a lot of fundraising for Wicksteed Charitable Trust as well. So it's been a great year of having Ben as the mayor. And I had a chat with him recently about what his term was like and how he found supporting Wicksteed Charitable Trust. Let's go hear what Ben had to say. Now we're here with a returning guest, and for the last time as Mr. Mayor, we've got Mr. Mayor Ben. Thank you for joining us again on the Wicksteed Parkcast.
Thank you for having me back, Mia.
Yeah, and hopefully after your mayor terms ended, you can come back as just Ben.
I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will.
So speaking of the term ended, it's been a year. I assume it's been a very crazy year, doing a lot of different things. What has it been like being the mayor?
It's been a fantastic experience. I've really had a first row seat to all the fantastic things that make Kettering such a great community. I always say that we're a diverse, connected town, and there's something for everyone. And when I say diversity, I don't mean necessarily anything with, ethnicity, gender, things like that, but I mean that as individuals, we're all different and we all have different requirements, all different interests, and these things exist for everyone in Kettering. So for what I see at Wicksteed Park, that has offerings for everyone, but also throughout the town of Kettering as offerings for everyone, and it's been a pleasure to understand that. It's been a pleasure to learn so much and also share it, because it's no good just me having a wonderful time, which I have, but it's about sharing it and encouraging others to get involved. So I've really, really appreciated that.
Oh, what a lovely message. So looking back at your term, what would you say are some of your top moments, the highlights, your favourite things, the things you're going to remember for years to come?
I think there's some really fantastic things in Kettering. In June, when I was only a couple of weeks in, with the Royal Anglian Regiment do their Freedom of the Town March. So we had 1,000 kitted up soldiers marching through the town with myself in my robes, and it was, I'd only literally just become the mayor, so to have this sort of parade and all the sort of finery and guests with that was amazing. At Wicksteed itself, we've had the 100-year water chute centenary celebration, and that was, that was a fantastic event. And we did obviously some socials with that. So I've done a video of 292,000 views. I just checked this morning. So if anyone wants to get back to 300,000, that'd be great.
Yeah, go watch.
Just keep watching it on repeat. But there's been so much happening, but it's not only the big headline stuff, it's the stuff that happens every day. And there is stuff that happens day in, day out, week in, week out, just to consistently help people, because the one-offs are amazing and they get lots of great photo opportunities and lots of great headlines, but it's the stuff which happens every day to support people in their day-to-day life. And I'm not expecting anyone to do what I've done, which is over 500 different engagements, seen so many groups. But if there's one or two things which exist that might help you or you might enjoy, please do get involved, because these things exist for you in Kettering to get involved with.
Yeah, there's so much to get involved with. I see it on social media all the time. There is really something for everyone going on in Kettering town. So we've spoken about some of the highlights, but is there a moment that felt very surreal as the mayor, like something you go, wow, can't believe that happened?
So something which a video exists and it does pan to my face and I'm sort of a bit in shock. During the Good Friday service in town, it was the Walk of Witness service. So we had, I think, 8 churches from a Churches Together group come together. They all carry across to this centre point at the Tollard Church, and it's quite a profound day in a Christian faith. It's the day essentially Jesus dies, so it's quite a day where they're reflecting on that. But Dave, the chair of Church Together, took a moment. He just paused and he said, I just want to take a moment to thank Ben, our mayor, for his service to the town. And I was like, what is happening? So obviously, I don't generally think that's something, if another mayor would have attended, that would have happened. But that reflected, I suppose, how I've approached the role. But then I say I've only approached the role based on what Kettering offers. If Kettering didn't offer so much all the time, I wouldn't have been able to do the role how I've done it, which is obviously quite full on. And yeah, so when people look at what I've done in terms of being able to reflect the town and work hard for it, it is only a reflection of the town, and I've just been hopefully a window to show that.
Oh, that's so lovely. And it must have been crazy getting a shout out in front of all those churches. I think I would have cried if they spoke about how great I was.
It was very, very surreal, very humbling. And yeah, to have that moment where about 500 people who've come out for this service, which is so far not about me, just give me a round of applause was quite, as I say, quite something. And as I say, if you see the video, my face is just, it takes a moment for me to really adjust what's happening. So, but yes, it was
Did
very
everyone
humbling.
kind of turn around to look at you as well? Because then you've got everyone's eyes on you, which makes it a bit more like, oh my God.
You get used to that. I'm sure you get used to that as
Yeah,
well, Mia.
yes.
But no, it was because I was sort of in the crowd. I was in sometimes the position I'm in where I'm obviously on stage and things like that and talk about things. Wicksteed Park fireworks. I spoke in front of probably 8,000 people there.
Yeah.
So that gives you your public speaking a run for its money. But I had the opportunity to reflect on what our community looks like, which is thousands of people coming together for a shared common goal, and that is what our community is. It's all different people from all different backgrounds coming together for something which we can all enjoy. So it's something really wonderful.
Lovely. And so obviously you've been very involved with Wicksteed Park over the last year because Wicksteed Charitable Trust has been your charity of the year. What have you, in case anyone doesn't know, doesn't follow us, but they watch our podcast, what have you done with Wicksteed Park and kind of what was your involvement with Wicksteed Charitable Trust over the year?
Yes, so I've had a couple of events myself. So with the Tea Talk train with Oliver Wicksteed explaining some history about the park. We had the quiz and bingo, which was really successful in the pavilion, and then we had my leaving do, which was also really a lovely evening, 90s themed leaving do with Big Bopper being the DJ and Odell singing. But we just had so many events at Wicksteed. I did a list, and I've not quite finished my list because I'm going to do a little bit of social media around what Wicksteed has offered. But I mean, even this weekend, I was here on Sunday, and there was the Heritage Fair, there was the Junior Park Run, there was the Scouts St George's Day Parade, there was so many, and then you just look out and there's so many people who aren't involved in any of these things, just enjoying the free park, because that's what it offers to Kettering. It's a common space for our community which people can access for free or very little cost, but if they can support it, they should, because at the end of the day, it's not obviously free to keep these lights on. It's not free to keep the park going. And volunteers do an amazing job. Obviously, the fundraisers, the social media team like yourselves do an amazing job, and everyone does. But it is. I know it's a challenge. But my role has obviously not just been to fundraise, because I have raised some money. It doesn't go anywhere near to what the park actually requires to run, but also show what Wicksteed does in terms of engaging with the community, because it does offer so many events. We've got a couple of things coming up next month: the Woof Wag Festival, the Nature Festival, the VE Day, tea celebration, and these things are open to people. Some of them cost, some of them are free, but they exist in Wicksteed where people can just journey in from literally our town. People can walk, cycle, obviously drive if they'd like to use obviously the parking facilities and enjoy this area. And it's so important to Kettering. So I've been really pleased that I've been able to work so closely with yourselves at Wicksteed, and it's such a fantastic place for our town.
We really appreciate all the support you've given us over the year. It's been great having you at different events and just supporting us on socials, because you obviously do have quite a big social presence yourself. And it'd be great that even after Mayor, you still come along and support us at all these different events and attend and have a great time with the community at the park.
Try and keep me away. No, I'm really lucky, and I'm also ward councillor for this area, so this is something which is not only a jewel in Kettering's crown, but in the ward I represent, this is something which is really key to obviously supporting and working closely with. So obviously, yeah, as soon as this chain comes off, I'll still be around. Don't you worry.
That's great to hear. Well, thank you so much for everything you've done for Wicksteed Park and Wicksteed Charitable Trust over the last year, and thank you for coming on as the final time as Mr. Mayor. And hopefully within the next year or so, we'll have you back on as Ben with whatever adventure you've got going next, whatever event you're at next. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Sean.
the last year being the Mayor's Child of the Year has been great, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
And I'm sure we're going to see a lot of Ben going forwards because he is a big supporter of Wicksteed Park, and he did say,
He said he will be back.
which I've taken as a promise, that he will be back at Wicksteed Park. So Ben, we do expect you to see everything, and hopefully the next mayor will be along as well.
Yeah.
I know they're very keen to ride some rides when they're open, so that'll be exciting to get them on them.
I think so.
But before we get into anything else, whilst we were filming, we did bump into some fans of Wicksteed Park, didn't they?
Yeah, we did.
And they really wanted to be on the podcast, so we got Mum's permission.
Yeah.
So let's see what Tyler and Kai thinks of Wicksteed Park. So during filming of the Wicksteed Parkcast this month's episode, I've bumped into Tyler and Kai, who are quite keen to get on. So Tyler and Kai, what do you think about Wicksteed Park?
I think it's quite good, like, especially the scenery with the geese and that, and the swans. Especially love the swans. I think that's the best part about it.
The green spaces?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same with me, innit?
Do you come to Wicksteed Park often?
Every day, basically.
Yeah, every day. And then we go on the slides and swings and mess about too.
So you have a lot of fun?
Yeah.
And if someone asked you, should I go visit Wicksteed Park, what would you say to them?
I'd say yeah.
Because it's good to take your family there too.
Yeah, it's a good place for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, especially like pictures and that.
Just
Obviously.
stay away from the geese
I
down
like
there, bro.
photography, so.
You like photography? Oh, cool.
Photography's sick.
Oh, well, thank you guys for popping into the podcast.
The geese bit me down there, don't go
The geese bit you?
Yeah, don't
I got
go
bit
near.
by a swan.
Yeah, don't go near the geese down
Yeah,
there.
you've got to, because they're wild animals, you have to keep
Yeah.
your distance.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're a bit too friendly and then they'll
It's good for
turn on
fishing,
you. Yeah, on the fishing lake, the
Yeah.
carp lake, yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for popping in, and we hope to see you at Wicksteed Park in the future.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you again to Tyler and Kai for popping into the podcast. It's so nice to talk to people who are genuine supporters of Wicksteed Park, and to see that everyone, no matter their age, can come to just enjoy the green spaces and walk around.
Yeah, even when we're not open, like, you don't have to be here for the rides.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's benefit and it's a great day.
Yeah,
But-
and like they said, make sure you don't get too close to the geese and swan because
please don't.
they are wild animals and they may bite.
Yeah.
But before we end this month's podcast, we do have something we need to address, something quite serious and sad.
Yeah.
It's another goodbye, and it's probably the hardest goodbye I'm going to have to say this year. Sorry, Ben.
Don't tell him.
What, is there something you need to tell us, Sean?
Yes. So this will be my last episode of the Wicksteed Parkcast.
Yeah, you heard that right. She's going to no longer be on the podcast going
Yep.
forwards because her adventure at Wicksteed Park is very sadly for me coming to an end.
And me. It's very sad.
Yeah, Sean's moving on,
Yeah.
but it's been a great 3 years working together, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it has. Especially like with us working so closely together. Like, we started a week apart.
Yeah, so our 3 years has really been intertwined, and it's just time for you to go.
Yeah.
That sounded so
That's
hard.
so mean.
It's like time for you to move
Yeah,
on,
no.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But you'll be really missed.
Yes, thank you.
I just start crying.
No,
Imagine
please
that.
don't.
You'll be missed, and you've done great work over the years, and you've really. Like, you'll see if you guys go watch the
No.
first episode of the Wicksteed Parkcast,
No.
you'll see Sean's confidence
Yeah.
with this kind of thing's really grown. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, stop it.
But I'm sure you're happy to not be forced to be in my
Yeah.
weird TikToks anymore.
I'm just happy to not have a reappearance of the one and only Sparkle and Shine.
I know. We're going to have to hold auditions for the next Sparkle and Shine and Spooks and Sparks.
Spooks and Sparks.
No, we're going to have an opening for Shine and Sparks. So let us know in the comments below if you want to audition. So the Wicksteed Parkcast might look a little bit different going forwards.
Yeah.
Whilst we figure out what we're going to do. We might have some guest appearances for co-hosts.
Yes, that might be a good idea.
And it could be a little less regular than it is now for once a month, but hopefully we'll still be delivering great episodes of the Wicksteed Parkcast for the rest of the season. So goodbye, Sean.
Goodbye.
But thank you again for tuning in to the Wicksteed Parkcast. We truly appreciate everyone that takes time out of their day to listen to us. And thank you to everyone who continually supports Wicksteed Park, whether that's on our socials. We've had some great support on there recently.
We have.
Or if that's coming to the park, buying a coffee, coming to an event, which also supports us massively and supports the charity.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you for the next Wicksteed Parkcast.
Well,
Bye for
you
the
hope to see.
Yeah, you'll be seeing me again.
You'll be
trust
seeing a lot
me.
of Mia. Don't worry, she's.
But for the final time, I guess it's time for
Yeah.
you to say goodbye, isn't it?
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.